Good morning, guys. That is an airplane above me, people flying into St. Louis, our beautiful city here. But welcome to Good Game Grabs, the channel where we are addicted to going to thrift bins. We like paying by the pound for stuff, and we are here at St. Vincent de Paul, almost right at open. And I know between Zesty and I, my partner in grime, my partner in thrift, she has not been here at open either, and it looks to be decently packed. So maybe we're uncovering a little gem here. Let's go inside. Definitely the most amount of cars that I've seen in this parking lot ever being here. We got our gloves though, ready, and if all goes well, we might actually hop over to the north side Goodwill bins, which we don't film a lot at, but we have filmed there before. That's definitely the first time I have seen a media bin here, which is cool. Curious if they'll have any games in here. Okay, so first three finds, kind of all back to back to back. The Star Wars and R.L. Stein Fear Street, and then pretty in good condition Goosebumps. So pretty happy with that. I mean, I've been very lightly going through this. I haven't even touched any GM yet. Alright, you know we like the throwbacks on this channel. This is definitely a throwback. You guys remember when koozies were made of styrofoam? We didn't realize how much that styrofoam impacted the earth. Good times. Also, I found bags of golf balls, but I think we're going to pass on them because I think after the wait, they're just not going to pay for themselves at the sporting goods shop. So, yeah, we're going to pass. And there's just, I mean, there's some that are in good condition, and there's some that are just like, whatever. Got a little excited because I found a racket, but it's an older one, and this little backpack gear pack thing has a broken zipper down below, so yet again gonna pass on it. But we still have a couple more bins over there and this stuff in here, and then I really think we are gonna go to the north bins after this, the north Goodwill bins. I feel like whenever we find anything Minecraft, it's just an instant seller at the booth. So I don't even know if this is complete or if it's been used or what, but I don't know. I think it'll be useful to somebody and they'll get enjoyment out of it, so we're gonna take that. Just something about handheld electronics that make life easier, like the Spanish to English dictionary and vice versa. Yeah, I think we're gonna try it. I mean, even if the battery compartment, which I can't open because of my gloves, but even if it's roached in there, we can clean it, and maybe this is worth a couple bucks. I don't know. It's light, easy to ship, so kind of like a calculator in a way. A quick glance over here that we had a little menagerie of clubs, and you know how I've been on my sports kick lately, guys. But this Dunlop, this little Vengeance driver, is really clean. The grip is not so great, so I'm concerned about that, but yeah, I think we're gonna take it either way. But yeah, the rest of it is nothing impressive. It's just all older stuff, so I think we're gonna pass, even though I think there is some value in some older drivers and stuff, but I'm not gonna bother looking it up. Oh, here's another one maybe? Nope, pretty rich. Oh, and then right next to it is this Wilson glove. Not in terrible shape. Yeah, not in terrible shape. I think we'll take it. I mean, the price per pound here is so cheap that like it's worth taking a shot on. So it's really interesting, like right over there in the glassware section, they just like hide these CDs and DVDs, as you guys have seen before, but some DBZ, Neon Genesis, Like, not bad stuff. We got this Battlefield collection on PC, which, I mean, probably isn't worth anything crazy. I don't even think it's complete, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Looks like it only has one disc. We'll double check, though. And then some amateur wrestling DVDs. I like St. Louis Anarchy. We do have like a little like amateur kind of underground wrestling league, I guess, if you want to call it that. But I'm just curious if these have any value at all to anyone local. I don't know, maybe we'll take them. Found some more DBZ stuff hanging out. That's pretty cool. Definitely looking good on the anime front this morning. So, oh yeah, we also found a Best of Willie Nelson CD sealed. I mean, just because it's the best of probably doesn't mean that it has a ton of value, but I mean, we're paying by the pound, and here it's like 40 something cents per pound, so this will be basically next to nothing. I feel like every time we come here, we just can't spend over $5. $4.14, guys. Super cheap. We got a ton of good stuff. I'm going to recap everything, though, after we go to the north bins. Like I said, we're on the north side of town. We're going to go up there since we're in the area. Check it out. It's going to be right at open as well, so I'm happy about that. Let's go. It is not nearly as packed of a parking lot as I thought it was going to be this morning, so I am stoked. Let's freaking go. So the media section is rather scarce here most of the time, but I still think we're gonna try for it. You know, because I want games. I want games. Yeah, see, they're all like kind of really scarce. There's some good books though you guys can find, but yeah, I think we're gonna just take a quick glance over and then go to the GM. Okay, we struck kind of gold. This Batman and Sub-Zero. I mean, it's July 2005, but it's sealed. I don't know. I mean, I think it's kind of cool, right? Who loves the animated series of Batman? I know I did. I mean, it's not anything wild, but I'm just stoked to see a Sega Saturn booklet in the bins. That's actually wild. I mean, if I found the game, it would be over. Oh my god, could you imagine, guys? All right, well, we're saving that. Somebody will need it, right? Even though it's a sports game. Okay, this marks like my 5th time being here and I haven't found a game. Come on, Bridgestone Bins, like, you're killing me here. And I think that's part of the reason why we don't film here a lot. I just haven't found a single game here. I did find that original Xbox, the first console that I ever found in the bins I found here. But we're in a Forge On. This place is great for clothes, by the way. There's a ton of clothing stuff here. But we're gonna forge on to the general merchandise, see if we can find anything. I am sure a lot of you run across tripods and camera equipment and stuff in the bins a lot. The only reason that I am even going to put this in my cart and check it is because it has a model number and a brand name. Otherwise, I do not take tripods or camera equipment if I can't identify it. Just a good little rule of thumb. So kind of the same thing with cast iron stuff too. This is made in the USA, which is a good sign, but it doesn't have any marking of a brand or a brand itself. So, but cast iron does carry value, and I'm sure if you clean this up, I mean, it's pretty easy to reseason these, but if you clean it up, I mean, you could sell it for sure. And I would get a flat price on it too, and I wouldn't pay by the pound for something like that, and they'll give you a flat price for it. Alright, I was going crazy on one bin, so I just wanted to update you guys. Did grab a remote. It actually has working batteries in it, but you know, it's a Samsung, good brand name, has a model number, obviously works because you can see, which is good. So it should be a couple bucks, I'm sure. Just another thing to add to the sports pile. We're actually going to clean that up a little bit, hopefully. We might throw this one back, and then just a personal item, that strip there. So, we're forging on. There's not too much more GM left. There's some like over there, but nothing crazy. So I knew this action figure looked familiar. 1990. I don't know if it's going to focus for you guys, but yeah, definitely had this exact Batman action figure when I was little. That's definitely going in the collection. Rest in peace, young Skylander. Rest in peace. Can't stay away. I can't stay away. Official softball. And it does have the USSA certification on it. This thing is in really decent shape. So, yep, that's gonna come with us. So we're gonna have a little education time for the both of us guys. And well, if you grew up in the 80s and 90s, I am sure that you remember model cars. They were super popular. And I don't know, I mean, this thing, you can see, I mean, it was partially done, so I don't think this is going to carry any value, but I'm really just curious if there are some eBay comps for these things. Here, let's just put it in here. Let's just do that. Okay. All right, so if this was brand new, well, no, this is a Roadrunner. That's actually a 72 Chevelle. But I mean, the fact that there's one that's at 60 bucks is pretty wild. Let's see. So, I mean, they do sell. There's a couple different ones. I mean, it seems like anywhere from $13 to $55. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some money, I think, in these kits that are, I mean, obviously, no one wants to have this kit because it's already, you know, in shambles. But I was just curious, and maybe if you guys are curious too, if these things held value, look for these. Okay, so I'm super curious about cleats at the trade-in store. These Nikes are in pretty solid shape, these football cleats. So I think we're going to take a shot on them. I mean, we're paying by the pound. I think it's worth a shot. If not, you know, we can clean them up a little bit more and throw them on eBay. I think that's the alternate plan, because these are in good enough shape that they can be thrown on eBay, I think, no problem. So, and with the fall season coming up, these will be sought after at that time. So we threw a couple things back. We have a very limited selection today, which, and if you guys were wondering about this, it doesn't have the game in it. It's just to it's literally just a case for me to ship games in. I just like having cases handy. So yeah, I think this is just a good little haul off to the sporting goods store. I think that's the next play. Guys, I am so proud of myself. Listen, we spent under $10 today. Okay, it was $5.24, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good about today's haul. We have a ton of sports stuff just sitting in the trunk ready to go. So like I said, we're gonna head on down to the sports store and see if we can get some cold hard cash for our stuff. I mean, I'll kind of give you guys the rundown, like weight wise, of what we have bought and where we bought it from before we turned it in. That way you guys can get an understanding of the net profit that we get at the end of the day. So let's head on down there. We're actually going to eat some lunch first, I think, and get some cold hard cash. Do you guys ever make excuses to go thrifting? Like, hey, I'm gonna go get my hair cut, and my haircut place is right by this Goodwill or St. Vincent or whatever. Well, I had to stop for gas, and I'm at Costco, and one of my favorite Goodwills is right over there. So I guess we're gonna go. How many times on this channel can I say that this is my favorite Goodwill? This is my favorite Goodwill. I have no clue about, like, you know, bigger stereo equipment or just stereo equipment in general, but I can only imagine how cool this was back in the 90s. Like, probably top of the line. But I mean, I guess we could look it up and see. I mean, it's only $10. Let me know if I'm messing up on this stuff, guys, because I don't know much, and I would like you guys to educate me. Okay, the first gaming related item of the day is a Liquid Video PS2 controller for $3. I mean, I think it's just cool. I don't know. Whatever. I've never seen this brand. I don't even care. I'm buying it. I'm buying it. Alright, we have a box of Skylanders, but look at that price, guys. Ugh, gross. But watch there be like one crazy valuable Skylander in there. I don't know. I have so many Skylanders to go through, and I haven't really got a chance to learn the ones that are rare, so we'll let that go. I'm gonna take our PS2 controller, Liquid Video. Okay, but for real now, we're going to play it against sports. We're getting our sports money. Let's go. All right, y'all, it doesn't look like much right now, but this is the sports haul that is going to go in to our local sporting goods place. That does pay out cash. The other location pays out check, if you guys remember, but we got some cleats, got a ton of golf clubs, almost full set of irons. We got a glove, we've got some shin pads back there, a couple helmets, softball bat. So yeah, I think we're gonna hopefully, I think like 40 bucks. If I think 40 bucks is a good guesstimate for this stuff. If I get anything over that, I will be absolutely bonkers happy. So let's go inside and see what happens. So they have some bikes that are, I mean, really kind of decent. That would be like an example price tag on one, and whenever the bins do like a $5 all bikes call, which they do every now and then, maybe not a bad idea to take a bike down here and see what they give us. All right.
That's all stuff I did not take there.
Okay.
But for these 4 things, I can do 23 in cash or 33 in store credit.
I'll take the cash.
Okay.
Okay, so I didn't record it, but the guy said that the irons he couldn't take because it wasn't a full set, and that's honestly what I was afraid of. We can go one of 2 routes though, as my golf clubs fall. We can take the route of individually listing them on eBay, and then, you know, maybe hoping for like, you know, 8 to 10 bucks per iron if someone needs to complete their set again. Or we can bind, I think it's missing a 4 iron, if I remember correctly. You guys can go back in the video and look at it, but just things are falling. So we can bind the missing 4 iron on eBay, buy that, and then sell it as a full set. I think that is probably the option we'll go to. So, and they just said that they're not really selling bats as much right now, and then the condition of the glove and the helmet weren't that great. So I don't know what's going on with he didn't say anything about this driver, but you know, it is what it is. Not a big deal. We'll figure something out with it. So I mean, 23 bucks though for everything listed, like, I'm still not upset about it. I mean, I think even at weight, you know, given that most of this stuff is very, very light, I mean, we probably paid like, you know, maybe 8 to 10 bucks for everything that we had. Yay, 23 bucks, you know, we're still doubling up our money. I mean, I think that it's important to note that the overall net of this method of getting money is not very high. You know, the percentage is not high. The gross, you know, can be there, but the net is not anything crazy. So just keep that in mind, guys, when you guys are out there hunting. Obviously you guys can, you know, sort of figure out what stuff is good at your local, you know, sports shop and whatnot. So, but anyway, guys, if you learned anything, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button for more content, and we'll see you guys on the next one.